All right, well, not quite as hot a day as we made our way into the beginning of the work week. Temperatures mostly in the upper 70s and the lower 80s, but definitely a lot warmer over the weekend, just even for our Father's Day, which I hope all of you fathers had a great afternoon. Mostly temperatures in those upper 80s, maybe even a few lower 90s across the region. Today, none of that cool air did arrive for us, but also winds were a bit up there. We saw them strong, anywhere between 20 to 30 miles per hour, and those were sustained winds. That will be the big part of our forecast for the early evening before the sun sets, but afterwards, those winds do decrease pretty significantly and quite fast. But here's a look at the radar. Clear skies in place right now, high pressure in control. There's the front that brought us more of that northwesterly wind that we are seeing currently, and that will help to bring in a cooler air mass as we head over the next day or so. Look at your current conditions at 73. Some clouds out there, but not really a lot. Big picture for us today is the winds, 25 miles per hour right now here into Marquette. Off towards the west. Now numbers are beginning to drop with that cool air coming in from the northwest. 69 in Ontonagon. 63 as you make your way over into Houghton, at 70 in Ironwood, but upper 70s showing up in Florence and in Menominee. Southeastward heading into Escanaba at 81 degrees. Lower 70s as you head your way into Manistee and Munising. 78 in St. Ignace and at 73 here in Ishpeming. As far as your winds, northwest sustained winds at 30 miles per hour. We had a wind advisory earlier where we saw gusts even as high as 50 miles per hour at times. So it's been a very, very windy day across northern Houghton County going across the Keweenaw Peninsula. But elsewhere, mostly sustained winds in those lower 20s, but that's nothing to laugh about at either. Your current temperatures across the state, very warm below the front, 90 showing up in Flint, 87 in Grand Rapids. But for us, we are cooling off and we'll continue to see more of those cooler numbers. So here's a look in comparison to yesterday's temperatures as where we are at this time. 11 degrees cooler in Marquette and at 16 degrees cooler in Ironwood. So continuing to expect more of that cooler air to be in place. It will be a comfortable overnight for us, not quite as muggy, expecting more of the low to mid 50s for overnight lows. For tomorrow, mostly sunny day awaiting us with high pressure still in control and no rain in the near future. Later on into the forecast period, maybe getting closer to around, I would say Thursday, maybe seeing a slight chance come in, but for right now, over the next couple of days, remaining dry. We kind of need the rain. It's been a while since we've had a good soaking, but looking at our setup as we go later on into the week, we're going to continue to see more of this clear and also very quiet weather before that next system does start to inch its way closer, getting on into Thursday. But looking at your Futurecast model tonight, clear skies, not much really happening. Winds, they do die down for us. Heading on into Tuesday, a cloud or two passing from west to east. And then as we head on into our Thursday, well, getting closer to the region when it comes to that rainfall, but it might just sneak to our south. So hopefully we can get it a little farther to the north. But tonight we'll drop down to 49 degrees, clearer and cooler. Winds mostly on the light side for us. As we head on into Tuesday, it will be sunny, comfortable, and a bit breezy yet again. Not quite as windy, though, as earlier today. Winds out of the northwest between 10 to 20. High temperatures in the upper 60s in Lawrence at 67, 71. Heading into Ontonagon, middle 70s showing up in Crystal Falls and in Florence, 75 in Iron Mountain. Lower 70s in Escanaba and Manistee at 67 in Munising and Marquette, topping off at 68 degrees. Now for a look at your 7-day forecast, we will see our numbers eventually rise back into the 70s as we'll have that slight chance of rain come in. Highs in the upper 60s though as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. Friday really seeing that warm up back on the way for us with highs in the upper 70s, and over the weekend it looks to be not too bad of a 2 days for us. Highs in those 80s and lows in the lower 60s and the middle 50s. So getting a bit muggy yet again, but as quick as we warm up, it looks like we'll have a repeat as we head on into next Monday. Temperatures are looking to cool down as we'll drop down to 69 for an afternoon high.